I hope that you're all having a wonderful and blessed Wednesday. I know that so many of you are still wondering when a fourth stimulus check will finally be passed and who will be eligible to receive one. In today's video, I will be going over all of the details about the fourth round of stimulus payments, including how much it will be and how soon it will be passed. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here today. This coming Friday, I am giving away another $75 Amazon gift card. To enter the giveaway, all you'll have to do is subscribe to my channel, share and like this video, and leave a comment below. Thank you so much, everyone. So here's what you need to know. As of today, most $1,400 third stimulus checks have already been sent out to eligible Americans. That is why multiple lawmakers are really pushing for another round of stimulus checks. President Joe Biden's $1.9 trillion American Rescue Plan was passed on March 11th. It provided the majority of you with a $1,400 stimulus payment. But if you have not received your third stimulus check yet, please let me know in the comment section below. I will definitely look into this more if you are still missing your third stimulus money. There are a few reasons why your stimulus check may be delayed. As of right now, over 75 lawmakers in Congress want to give the American people $2,000 stimulus payments every month until this crisis is over. This is one of the best stimulus proposals so far. Under this proposal, you could receive a recurring stimulus check every month until the economy completely recovers. Monthly payments would definitely help so many of us Americans. Our lawmakers have agreed that a one-time stimulus check is just not enough for millions of Americans that are still struggling financially as a result of this crisis. Back in January, Democratic House Representative Ilhan Omar and 55 other Democrats wrote a letter to President Biden, and in that letter, Joe Biden was urged by lawmakers to support further stimulus checks. President Biden is currently focused on passing his new infrastructure package. Congress definitely needs to include a stimulus check into that package before passing the legislation. Vice President Kamala Harris has already expressed support for the $2,000 recurring checks during second stimulus check negotiations last summer. And this is really great news. House representatives are not the only lawmakers that support recurring stimulus payments. Many lawmakers in the Senate also want the federal government to send recurring stimulus checks to tens of millions of Americans for the duration of this crisis. In a letter led by Senator Ron Wyden of Oregon, including Democrat Senators Ed Markey and Elizabeth Warren, lawmakers pressed President Joe Biden to include monthly payments and automatic extensions to unemployment insurance in his future recovery efforts, which are expected to cost up to $4 trillion. 9 Democrats signed a similar letter led by Wyden earlier in March. This past Tuesday, the lawmakers cited polling from the progressive nonprofit Data for Progress, showing 65% of Americans support monthly $2,000 checks. Please comment below if you also support recurring monthly stimulus payments. If our lawmakers do end up including another stimulus check into the infrastructure legislation, and if they pass the package before the August recess, eligible Americans could begin to see a fourth stimulus check in their bank accounts as early as September. Republican Senator Josh Hawley proposed new legislation that would create the parent tax credit, a tax cut of up to $12,000 per year, which is intended to help working parents start a family and raise a child. Hawley's plan would help enable parents to care for their children at home rather than hire a commercial child care provider and still qualify for the tax cut. Congress could pass this legislation instead of stimulus checks. To qualify, you need at least one child under the age of 13, and you must work at least 20 hours per week and earn at least the minimum wage. If Congress does pass this legislation, this tax cut would be in addition to the child tax credit. We have other lawmakers who are also working on extending unemployment insurance. Supplemental federal unemployment benefits are scheduled to expire in September. Currently, you can get $300 a week of supplemental federal unemployment insurance. Congress could extend this temporary benefit and help provide additional direct stimulus to millions of unemployed Americans. If Congress does extend supplemental unemployment insurance, this benefit would act as a recurring stimulus check for a targeted group of individuals. President Biden has also proposed $300 checks every month for people with children. This equals to up to $3,600 cash allowance for children under the age of 6. There's also up to $3,000 cash allowance for children ages 6 to 17, which equates to a $250 check every month. This change, which is included in the last stimulus package, changes a prior child tax credit of up to $2,000 annually. However, the $300 checks every month are only temporary. President Biden supports extending these recurring checks, and other members of Congress support making the child tax credit permanent. There are multiple ways you could receive more money from President Joe Biden's American Rescue Plan. A final type of stimulus check could also come through student loan cancellation. Biden has asked the U.S. Department of Education to review his legal authority as president to cancel student loans unilaterally without further congressional authorization. They have not responded yet. President Biden wants to cancel student loans 3 ways. He could cancel student loans by executive order, but he doesn't believe he has the authority and says that Congress should cancel student loans of up to $10,000. Student loan cancellation should be included in a stimulus package, or it could happen if Biden determines he has the authority to act.
Madam President, Americans are worried about inflation. New polling shows that 87% of Americans are concerned about the rising cost of household items like diapers, and gas, and groceries. That's up from 77% just last month. And they have good reason to feel that way. Right now, reports show that a third of American households making less than $50,000 in annual income are buying less because of increasing prices. And more than 1/4 of all households report that rising prices on goods are causing them to purchase less. Just this month, the Bureau of Labor Statistics reported that over the last 12 months, food prices are up and gas prices have risen 23%. That means since Biden was elected, gas prices have increased about 70 cents per gallon across the nation. Year over year, consumer prices increased 2.6% in March. That's up from an annual 1.7% increase in February. This is all in addition to statements from some of America's largest corporations, like Procter & Gamble and Kimberly-Clark, which recently announced that they are increasing prices on a number of their products. That includes essential household goods like toilet paper and diapers. The evidence of inflation is right in front of us. Just look at these numbers, which show the percentage change in average unit prices versus last year. Groceries up 2.6%, household goods up 5.2%, baby care up 7%, general merchandise up 7.1%. Wages never go up as this fast. So who's it hurt? The poorest and those on fixed income. Businesses are expecting prices increases to continue. According to data from FactSet, 47 S&P companies have mentioned inflation on their earnings calls for Q1 2021. That is more than during any quarter in the last 10 years.
That is the end of the video, everyone. I hope you found this video helpful today. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below, and I'll do my very best to answer any questions that you may have. Don't forget to enter the $75 Amazon gift card, which is scheduled for this coming Friday evening. All you'll have to do is subscribe to my channel, share and like this video, and leave a comment below. Thank you, everyone, and have a very, very blessed day.